effortless
I
fashion.
don't bang,
2-0.
but I'm
We're gonna set it down
just
to
trying to get things
on the
online.
stage for the Verizon post-match interview with Zellsis.
That's all I want to do is get things online, and it shouldn't take that long. Only a couple days.
Zellsis has always been
Hopefully.
this height. Also, can we hear it for Sentinels?
From now on, I'm gonna put the
number one
what's
seed
what's
going
happening
into
here?
playoffs. And Zellsis, yeah, I think that was the workout for today.
Yeah, that was a little workout.
Congratulations on this win. You get that number one
short
seed.
shaming?
And I want to talk about the narrative that we've had in Americas where people are mentioning how, oh, it's only 2 teams that are always making it to the top. But I want to turn that into something more positive. You have been incredibly consistent throughout the year. What is it about Sentinels that makes this team so consistent to keep getting these wins and keep making international events?
I think it's just been like the whole year working. Like, I mean, obviously we've had some rough results, and it's no surprise. But I think through all the results, we've like worked through the mistakes. And like, shout out to the Cap and Luke for like always harping on us and like having the tough talks, because it's always hard to have tough talks within a team. But we had them, and I think it's showing in regional now. But I think Americas is getting a little weak, but I think it's because a lot of people made roster changes and there's a lot of like inexperienced players coming up for the first time. So it's kind of unfair to call the region weak when I think it's just inexperience.
Yeah, it's a little more time,
Region's
and then
weak.
you're going to have a lot more
What is
competitive
brother
teams.
yapping
And now,
about?
speaking about the preparation that you have
What did
as
he just
well,
say?
we were very excited that first week when you showed that map of Corrode, and now you look even more dominant against CG. When it comes to preparing for Corrode, and were you watching other regions, other teams, or was it just only your ideas on how aggressive you wanted to play?
That's a Kaplan question. I'm not going to spoil his big brain, but I mean, when there's always a new map, I think our team strives because Cap is like kind of a nerd about the game, so he's always good at like finding out the meta, finding out how to play the map like really early on, and he did that for us on Corrode, and I think we look really strong on the map.
Yeah, you look amazing. And also for my last question, the last week of regular before we move into playoffs is going to be against 2G. Obviously, because
2G?
you're already number one
Are you
seed,
serious?
because you're already secure for champions as well, you're in a pretty safe spot. But what is that mentality going into a match like that one?
I'm playing Phoenix next week, so I'm just
Wait,
gonna
can I
lock
play
it.
versus
don't
2G?
care.
Let me
No,
play
I
versus
mean, yeah,
2G,
we lucked
please,
seed,
bro.
but I
Are
think
we
it's still
guaranteed?
the
I'm not
same
on the
mental of
roster,
we
though,
wanna
but
be the
imagine-
most dominant
I need to be on the roster,
America's
bro.
team.
They need to bring me
And,
out for the 2G match.
You know, we want to beat everyone in the region,
Dude,
including
that would
Lev,
be
because
fucking
you know
lit.
they're
I
getting
don't
too
think
big for
I
their
can,
boots.
but
No,
I mean, like, okay, realistically, I
seriously, like,
shouldn't because I'm
I think
shit,
for us,
but I would do it if I
it's like
could.
a stepping stone, and we want to be prepared for champs because I think we've gone through the year in how we did, and
Aren't I
I think it's
seventh,
time for
man?
us to lift the trophy.
I'm the
so.
unofficial 8th man.
We're so excited to see that and more of you Sentinels. Thank you so much, Zellsis, once
Thank you,
again.
guys.
Can we hear from Sentinels once again? And that being said, we're going to throw it to a break, and when we're back, we have El Clasico for Latin America. It's Crew against Leviathan.
Crew versus Leviathan, GG Sentinels. Good fucking shit today. They look fucking amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Absolutely fucking amazing.